Just a quick note from me, Merry Christmas, and let's get the trip report going to make this video started. Let's go. Hey everyone, welcome back to another awesome trip report. And yes, we're just leaving out of our hotel and heading to the airport today. What a lovely vacation in Singapore. I had a really good time enjoying all the good stuff as well. And yes, today we are heading out to the airport. So we're flying on Vietnam Airlines again for business class. I did have a little bit of fun enjoying Singapore, going around different places and getting myself an SQ-A350 model. But today, it's close to Christmas and we have to get back to, home for celebrations. Let's get this going. As we arrived to Changi Airport Terminal 3, we started to look around for our check-in counter. Although we were a bit early, so the check-in counter wouldn't open, but then once it opened around 10:15 a.m., we checked in today for business class, heading to Ho Chi Minh City. Changi Airport is really uniquely designed, since today we're flying out of Terminal 3, the most common terminal we always use. They're getting whiskey at the Lotte Duty Free, and sweets at the Cocoa Tree. We head up to the SATS Premier Lounge. The SATS Premier Lounge also has a private section called the Executive Lounge, which is meant for business class passengers. It is a much comfortable space with more chairs and drinks on standby. But also there is a buffet, and I got a few dishes like the turkey and also a laksa and dessert and plus coffee to have a sip and snack along with my medication before heading to the gate. So I have a nice warm latte and overall with some little dessert as well. Overall, the food in the lounge is quite nice and I do enjoy it. Next up, we're heading down to the gate A2 for boarding. Our ride today at gate A3 today is VNA 601. This Airbus A321. It has 16 business class seat using the BED Aerospace Millennium and 168 economy class seat using the Weber 5630 seats. My seat today is 4G, and right now this is our aircraft at the gate. Boarding, we also spotted a mighty big Singapore Airlines Airbus A380, which is quite a big aircraft compared to the tiny A321. The seats on here, this is a little different than the one before, but the yellow seat covers is replaced from the traditional blue ones. Welcome aboard my seat today for golf. Today we also have legroom. The legroom is really good for today. My seat's really nice. We also have the air sickness bag, safety card, 2 Heritage magazine, one is normal and fashion, the Heritage Guide, which is also there, and the wireless entertainment streaming on the Vietnam Airlines 321. The window row here, and also we spotted a cool Batik Air 320. And overall here, let's get down to here. We also have the drink tray, which is you can pull it out here, and along with the audio control. The seat controls along with the tray table, and there is the audio control. Now some of the A320s have IFEs. The seat also have a headrest, which you can actually adjust the height, but adjusting the arms you have to use a lot of strength to pull out because of the metal fastening. Of course, the crew handed out a nice cold towel along with a pre-flight drink today, which was on water, champagne, and orange juice. I chose orange juice for today's flight.
Merry Christmas and cheers. Great flight. Is that right? Okay.
Our last away from you aboard our AIRBUS A321 flight number VN 650 from Singapore to Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. Our recommended flight time to the Changi Airport is 1 hour and 45 minutes. Thank you and enjoy your flight. Happy road, please take position please.
Noodles.
Thưa quý khách, hãng hàng không quốc gia Việt Nam, thành viên Liên minh hàng không SkyTeam xin kính chào quý khách. Dear passenger, welcome on board Vietnam Airlines, a member of the SkyTeam Alliance.
quý khách vui lòng dành thời gian theo dõi hướng dẫn sử dụng các thiết bị an toàn chiếu trên màn hình máy bay. Xin cảm ơn.
Dear passengers, may we have your attention for a few minutes to watch the safety demonstration on the video.
Xin kính chào quý khách.
Welcome aboard.
Quý khách không được phép hút thuốc, bao gồm thuốc lá điện tử trên tất cả các chuyến bay của Vietnam Airlines.
Thực khách đi ba chuẩn bị tất cả khách dựng sẵn ở ghế, hai bàn ăn phía trước, mở tầm nhìn cửa sổ. Quý khách không sử dụng thay cá nhân trong lồng sắt và hạ cánh. Xin cảm ơn. Dear passenger, it is Aviation for takeoff. We must so that your seatbelt fastened. Your seat is fully upright and for secure and cushion open. We'd like to remind you not to use personal headset to receive our landing. Thank you. Cabin crew, be ready for takeoff. Thank you.
after the meal order, the crew handed us out some warm towel along with putting the cloth on the table. The cloth on the table looks nice as well. And here's the meal options. Hey, we have braised chicken with ginger with rice along with a long red and garlic bread butter, a smoked tuna salad, and fresh fruits along with water, cool salt and pepper shakers, metal cutlery wrapped inside neatly. Also, it's very cold to the touch as well. Holy, which is kind of cool. Along with that, overall the meal looks really nice. Presentation wise, looks really good. Metal cutlery is included, and it's very cold to the touch. I do like it, and I do like the presentation and the taste quality of the meal. Overall, the meal is really nice as well. And my drink today is iced coffee with milk, and this is a really nice staple. Although on board, the coffee is a bit sweeter than usual. Although I prefer the sweetness should be a little bit more balanced so I can taste the coffee as well.
Hey guys, this is a Lavatory tour of the Airbus A321. As you may know, it's tiny. Yes. Blue, if I open it. Crazy stuff. Forward and do, it's what we do. Cute little image. That was a flower with this nice leaves. Is it your leaves? Yeah.
Also got a green tea because the cabin on board is really cold. An overall review for Vietnam Airlines business class from Singapore to Ho Chi Minh City today for this Christmas. Let's start with check-in. Now, check-in does open early for anyone who want an early check-in, but there is no business class counter for early check-in. So that means you might have to check in along with economy class customers if you want to check in really early. So normal check-in actually opens around 10:15 a.m., which is going to be a bit different than, just want to check in really early so you can go experience Jewel. Another thing is that the airport, Changi Airport itself is really massive. I do like the cool amount of shops and duty-free items. It is a really good airport. It has a lot of the cool things for it as well. And furthermore, it is a really nice airport. The only downside I don't really like about Changi Airport is literally at gate security. So it's like usually you would spend a lot for the stuff at the normal time until you have to do security at the gate, which is a bit of a hassle for anyone who really had like a bit of, really don't want to really check in the last stage. But this is what it is at Changi Airport, so I'm not really too complaining about that. Now, let's talk about the Airbus A321 experience on Vietnam Airlines. The Airbus A321 Vietnam Airlines, today's flight was really flawless. There was no delay. Departure and arrival is basically on time. And the experience on board, the seat as well, is really nice. I do like the seats on it, but unfortunately, out of nowhere, other than the headrest padding is quite little, because like sometimes I felt like the seat pad, like the headrest padding for it, which is where you put your head in it, was not so comfortable, and you basically feel like it's really like almost like a rock that you put your head on. Another thing is that the seat doesn't have like almost a lot of features like USB charging or power outlets, but there is wireless entertainment screening on it. But unfortunately today this Airbus does not have it, so I think next time we're probably going to see it getting upgraded along with the rest of the pack. Now, in terms of the crew did really well. The service is really great. I do like today's flight. The crew is really professional and also really attentive for passengers as well. And it's a really nice touch from the cabin crew. The food on board, it is really nice. Although I noticed before, the portion does shrink from the one that I flown in 2022 and the one I flown this year. So I think it's a bit of a small change for the main portion, but overall, I do have a good time. The food on board is really nice. And the aircraft cleanliness is really good. I do like it, and it's not a bad idea. And overall, Vietnam Airlines business class isn't really a very strong product if you really want to fly to Singapore, but you also got like Singapore Airlines, who has very much an overkill product as well. But overall, if you really want just a nice, comfy business class seat, the airline really got it. Overall, I really do like it. It gives me an 8.5 out of 10.
bay. Các cách sử dụng da an toàn cho trẻ em vui lòng để lại tại ghế ngồi hoặc gửi cho tiếp viên tại cửa máy bay. Thay mặt hãng hàng không quốc gia Việt Nam, thành viên Liên minh hàng không SkyTeam, cơ trưởng Phạm Quang Phụng, tiếp viên trưởng Lê Hữu Hòa Bình và phi hành đoàn xin chào tạm biệt và hy vọng sẽ được đón tiếp khách những chuyến bay tới. Xin trân trọng cảm ơn và kính chúc khách nhiều sức khỏe và hạnh phúc. Dear passenger, welcome to the SIN-SGN Airport, Ho Chi Minh City. It's now 2:10 p.m. local time. The outside temperature is 30 degrees Celsius. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the aircraft has come to the complete stop and the passenger outside has been turned off. Be careful when opening the overhead locker to ensure the content do not pull out or do not leave any of your belongings behind. You are requested not to open the aircraft door unless instructed by cabin crew. Please leave the front seat belt your seat until the cabin crew by the aircraft door. On behalf of Vietnam Airlines, member SkyTeam Alliance, Captain Phạm Quang Thành, with Sir Lê Hữu Hòa Bình and all crew members, say goodbye to you and look forward to see you again soon. Once again, thank you and wish you a wonderful time in Ho Chi Minh City.
As we arrive into the gate, and of course, you know, this is the business class seat I enjoyed, and yeah, I did have a wonderful time and with a lovely flight. I want to say thank you everyone for watching this video. Hope you guys do enjoy this trip report, and yes, have a lovely Christmas, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.
Hey everyone, it's me. Thanks for a lot of the great works on the trip report for so long. I just do want to give more of this to the community. But before that, I want to give a huge shout out to my buddy Pi's Aviation for providing me some awesome thumbnails for this Christmas. And overall, I do enjoy making trip reports as well. And it's a really nice passion to understand why these airlines have been really doing well or trying to do best for the carrier or doing best for our consumers. But one thing's for certain is I do enjoy the passion of doing this trip report really well. Despite, you know, a lot of my recordings are done on a water damaged iPhone 12 Pro Max. I understand, you know, this is kind of a bit cheesy, but the phone still works, and the active video stabilizing system inside the software still works and functioning, so I can still record some pretty good shots of the aircraft and recording its takeoff. I do love you guys for supporting the channel for so long, and I respect you guys for getting the channel really up to 500 subscribers. I mean, we're currently at 518 right now, and I'm still working on new trip reports. And like I said, I always thank you so much for the efforts. I try my best to get some new equipment, but currently, even though I try to record everything with my AirPods, but due to my current barrel trauma with my ear, it wasn't really working well. So I decided to hold off from using a lot more of like the other equipments. But overall, I do enjoy traveling and doing trip reports because, you know, it adds a nice touch to do with the experience. It's like I prefer like the journey there instead of like, you know, actually the trip itself. But overall, I do enjoy it, and I feel like it's a really good thing as well. Well, as most for all the trip reports, I'm still going to be producing them from probably even all the way up beyond, or even any flight. I will do a trip report on it, just to make sure you guys do have a nice content to watch. And thank you so much for all the fun times of 2024. I love you guys. Thank you really much for the support. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.